My name is Shegun Hawe, and you are?
My name is Folukawe.
We're from Nigeria. I immigrated September 2009 for my master's at Ohio State University. Afterwards, 2011, I started my PhD, and I got my PhD in 2014. So she's a medical doctor from Nigeria, and she joined me in 2013. Do you want to talk further?
Okay, so I got married, and right back in Nigeria, I was working as a doctor, and the fact that I just newly got married, I felt like, okay, to keep the family together, it's just appropriate for me to just join my husband and then continue my my career in America. And so I joined my husband. I came to America in 2013. So I've been in America for like 6 years now. So we moved to North Carolina, and this is our fourth year in North Carolina, and it's been awesome because it's just beautiful. We moved from Iowa, it was very cold, coming to North Carolina. The weather is just fantastic, so we love North Carolina. So back in Nigeria, I was working as a medical doctor, and coming to the state, I had to like do some couple of exams, and I had a baby in the process. So like life was just so different, having a baby coupled with exams, and it was just like an overwhelming life, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't work. I wasn't used to the ideal life, but I had to start a new life as a mother and also studying. And in the process, I took about 4 years taking care of my baby and also studying for the exams, and to the glory of God, I successfully passed the exam, though it was very tasking and all sort of things happened, but I was just so grateful to God. When I was done with the exam, passed the exam, then the other ordeal for me was just getting into the system, which is like interviewing. And I interviewed for I interviewed at different hospitals, but the thing is that it's not just about interviewing. There were some barriers against me. I'm international, and there were other international also applying for the position, so it was very, 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 very competitive. So my husband has been very supportive all through. He's been there encouraging me. He was always supporting me financially. So I wasn't working because other friends of mine were working, and I wasn't working. I was just taking care of my baby and studying for the exam. And there were sometimes I cried because staying at home for 3 years, 4 years without working wasn't just interesting. It was very, very awful. So I applied for the interview like 3 times, and he wasn't just coming for it. It was like as if everything was just black. I couldn't even see the way ahead. And there were some times I felt like as if God wasn't even listening to me. I was angry with God. I was telling my husband, because I'm very expressive, I told my husband everything. I was angry with God that why is he not just listening to me? He listens to my husband. When my husband has problems, like we talk to God together, we pray, and it just, my husband's whatever just works out. And mine wasn't just working out for like 3 years. I'm like, God, I'm just angry. Can't you just talk to me? But to the glory of God, I had just coming to church, hearing the sermon. It was just the perfect one I hear every time. Several pastors talking about, don't talk to God about your challenges. Talk to your challenges about God. Let your challenges know about God. Let your challenges, let them understand how big your God is. And that's what I was kind of like working on those things, talking to my challenges about my God, how my God was and how my God is. The day I was going to expect my result, for the 3rd time I applied, Pastor Paula talked about, you're almost there, just keep looking forward. And that Sunday, I was just like so scared because I knew it was always like the negative that comes like most of the time, but we're just so grateful because God, the Holy Spirit told me this is where it's going to happen this year, and this is where you're going to match. And I was still very doubtful. In my spirit, I knew it was possible. It was possible, but I was still very doubtful. But to the glory of God, my husband was very scared for me too. He also had to check the result on my behalf. And to the glory of God, I succeeded. I matched in North Carolina. I don't have to like travel to, because I interviewed in New York, in some couple of states, but I matched, and I'm going to start working this July in ECU, the Vital Medical Center, and to the glory of God, has just been grateful. To the summary of what I'm saying, I know I've been talking so much. The summary is just that you don't tell God what you want. You don't expect what if you want something from God, you don't get it exactly at that point. God has a plan for everyone. He has a purpose. He has a timeline for your miracle to work. It's already happened, but you just have to wait for God. We just have to wait for Him to work all those things out for you and let it come beautiful. Because I could have matched in New York. I will not be with my family, but now I matched I'm getting to do my medical profession, and I'm also with my family, which just makes it very beautiful. And God makes you at the end of everything. God makes you beautiful, and it makes you, every challenge draws you near to God, because I knew how to worship God. I knew what was more important than just talking about my problems. It was more important for me to talk about my God, how big and awesome and excellent my God is. So it's a great thing that God drew me near to Him through my challenges.
And church has been very good. We love church. I remember that Sunday, March 10, Pastor Jackie, there was a song. Won't stop now. My breakthrough is coming. We kept playing the song over and over
for the whole week.
It is going to happen, and it did happen. So we bless the name of the Lord.